Dan with Guardian Mold Prevent here. I want to look with you at a property located in Elk Grove Village, Illinois. We're going to take a look at a series of 7 or 8 still shots of what this basement looks like. The quality of the pictures are not exactly spectacular, but I think you'll get the gist of what we're looking at. This basement has flooded. It's a bank foreclosure, and the property is owned now by the bank. It's unoccupied. And some water got in the basement, and no one was around, obviously, to know about it. The sump pump failed, and you can see here that the building materials in this basement are affected not only with just water damage, but quite a bit of mold growth has developed throughout. And so Guardian was called in to take care of this mold issue for the bank so they could get the house ready to sell. Now we realize that your mold problem may not be this large scale, but you'll get an idea of what mold looks like and how we handle it. When we're dealing with building materials, we classify them in 3 different categories. You've got porous material, which is your drywall, trim, insulation, fiberboard, paneling, anything that is very porous. And then we come with semi-porous materials, which would be your wood framing members, and then non-porous materials like your concrete foundation walls and your concrete floor. All 3 of these items are classified and then handled in different ways during the remediation process. First, we come in and we set up containment, and we put in negative air machines or air scrubbers to run all the air through HEPA filtration while the project is being performed. We then remove and discard all the porous materials, so the items we talked about, the drywall, the trim, insulation, carpeting, items like that get discarded. And when we get it down to framing and foundation walls, so your semi-porous and non-porous materials, we treat them with a biocide, scrub them down, and then put an acrylic-based mold-resistant coating on. We're looking now at some shots of that particular basement after the remediation has been finished, and you can see that all of the porous materials have been removed. All the drywall, trim, insulation, everything that was porous has been pulled out of this basement. We then got it down to framing and foundation walls. We scrubbed everything down with a biocide, which is a product that kills mold on contact, and then we physically scrub those items, and then we put on an acrylic-based mold-resistant coating. While we're working, we run all the air through HEPA filtration, so we make sure that not only do we leave this basement with clean surfaces, but we also make sure that when we pull out of the project, the air is back to an acceptable quality so that it can be breathed. And that's the main thing that will set a mold remediation contractor apart from just Joe Handyman. Many companies will come in and do demo, but very few worry about the actual air quality in your living space. This is the machine that would set a mold remediation contractor apart. This is an air scrubber. Runs all the air through the blue filter at the top, and then a pleated filter, a 12-inch HEPA filter, and exhausts out clean air.